Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do this everyday soft glam type of makeup. I do like my clean girl makeup, but that's when I'm like on the go, in a rush, gotta get out of the house. But if I'm going to do my makeup for an everyday type of, we're going to get coffee, run some errands, this is what I would look like. And I wanted to share that with you guys. It's very soft and neutral, and it's also really friendly for those of you who have textured dry skin. That is my skin type. When it comes to makeup, I have to be really particular on the way I apply it. I just want to look like I have a healthy, natural type of glow to my skin, and that is what I've created with today's look. If you want to see how I got this look and all the steps to get smooth, flawless skin for dry, textured skin, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, jumping into the skin, I already cleansed, toned, and hydrate my skin. So I do that right in the morning when I wake up. So now my skin is really prepped and ready for makeup. And it's so important, especially if you have dry skin like I do, it could really affect the way makeup applies on your face. So make sure your skin is clean, exfoliated, and moisturized before you start your makeup. I woke up about 3 hours ago. All that hydration is already set into my skin really deep. So now I'm ready for any makeup and primer to go on top. Before I get started with anything, I always like to apply a face mist. This one is from my brand, Dominique Cosmetics. I created these products for dry, textured skin like mine. That's what I wanted to start off with because this is something I deal with every day. So these products, if you have that type of skin, you want to use for your face on a daily basis. So this is the Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist, and I just spritz it all over very lightly. And this has an ingredient called Saliporin 8, which will give you an insane amount of percentage. I'm going to tell you 6,000% over 30 days. So make sure you use this every day. My skin has gotten better. It's not as dry, but I still like to use this because the intense hydration it gives you is long lasting. So I do this first, and then I'll apply the Blur and Moisture Serum Primer. It's a very lightweight, tacky finish so that your makeup lasts all day. And it gives you this light blurring effect, which is amazing. Oh, it feels so good on the skin. It's like jelly. I don't know, I love it. Even though it's Blur and Moisture, it doesn't leave you with like an oily, greasy feeling on your skin. It gives you this really nice kind of natural, healthy glow to your face without feeling like it, because you want your foundation to adhere almost like a magnet to your skin. You don't want it to move around, and that's exactly what this does, because it gives you that tacky feeling towards the end, because it wants your foundation to perform for you and last all day. So I'm gonna let this dry down, and you'll see that like my hand kind of sticks to my skin a little bit, and that's because you want your foundation to stick to your skin and last all day. At the same time, it's blurring my pores, and it's going to make my skin look hydrated, just so much better and ready for makeup. So now that my skin is prepped, I'm gonna show you guys how I apply my foundation for textured skin. So let's get into it. When I first started getting into makeup and wanting my skin to look flawless and smooth because it's so textured, I never thought I would want products that give you like a glow or like any type of shimmery anything. I just wanted it to be flat and matte, so I wanted it to look smooth. But that is actually not always the best thing for dry skin. And so what I've come to realize is that using something with light reflecting pearls that makes your skin look softer, smoother, and healthier. And Rare Beauty just came out with this Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. It has SPF of 20 in it as well, which is awesome. And I am in the shade 26W. And I think this is a little dark for me, but it works so well on the skin, especially if you have dry skin. It just brings your skin to life. It's very light, but you can build this up. I like to use this underneath my makeup because it gives you that beautiful light underneath. You can even use it alone, but I want a little more coverage. Everybody has a different everyday type of makeup, but mine, I like to have a little bit more coverage on my skin, but I don't want it to look like coverage. So I'll add this to the bottom of my foundation with a brush. I'm using the number 7 All Over It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush, and I just use that all over. I haven't done my brows yet because I kind of just want to like get my foundation all over my face first. And you see how it just gives you a really pretty light, luminous look, very even. You still see skin in there, but I'm gonna add a second layer. And using a brush is gonna give you more coverage than using like a beauty sponge, so that's why I'm starting off with a brush first. But I do clean up with a beauty sponge afterwards to make sure we don't have any streaks Now that my skin is glowy, I'm gonna add on this foundation. It's so amazing. It's actually a tiny bit dark for me, I think, but this is the Synchro Skin Radiant Lifting Foundation. It's oil-free, it's from Shiseido, and this is the shade 330 Bamboo, and it's just one of the most beautiful foundations I have used. It came out like 2 years ago, and I fell in love with it. This is what I use all the time, and it gives you that like glowy radiant finish, but it also gives you coverage. Do you see the coverage that is happening on my skin? This is my more textured side, so whenever I'm working with like more of like a textured side, I'll actually dab in the foundation like this and then smooth over very lightly, because I want more of that coverage in those areas and those divots into my skin. I'll just work it into my forehead, go over my eyes, and down my neck. See how it's giving you this like glow? Oh, I love that. I just want to feel like I was born with this glowy, soft, smooth skin kind of finish. That's what I want to wear every single day of my life. So then once I have it in there, it's a little streaky and a little messy still. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge, my damp beauty sponge, and start to pounce that on my skin. And then when it gets close to my eye, I'll use the smaller end. I haven't done my under eyes yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows first. So I've been kind of working on them. This is a whole makeup surgery situation, so I'm gonna do them really quick off camera. And I'm just gonna show you what I'm using. I'm using the Revlon ColorStay brow pencil in the shade dark brown, and I'm also gonna be using the Brow Code Imitation Brow in deep dark brown, really tiny pencil, and then I'm using Gimme Brow in shade 4. So I'll be back. I'm gonna do my brow surgery, and I will be right back for you guys. Brow surgery is done. Now I'm gonna show you guys how I do my everyday soft glam. I love using pink during the spring, so I'm gonna take Soft and Sweet and just go over the crease. I'm gonna take it out for a lifted look. You don't have to do that. You can always round it out. But lately, for like the past year, I've been taking my eyeshadow outwards like this, just to lift the eye a little bit. And I'll bring it in here. This soft pink is really pretty for this season. I like how it brings life to the eye in a soft way. So I'm loving Soft and Sweet in the crease. And then for the lower lashes, I'm gonna take the same color and just wrap it around the lower lash line. So I start off with this color, and now I'm gonna go into blushing and take that right into the crease, same area, just right below it, so it gives you more of that definition. And I'm gonna save my contour and my concealer for later, just in case we need to clean anything up. I'm gonna take it in here and bring it out. For the lid, I'm gonna go into Soft and Sweet and Natural, just mixing those two together, so I can have like a really nice, soft, matte lid, but it's not like your average nude or white. It has a little bit of life to it. I love mixing pink in everything right now, especially my under eyes and like my face products. I wish I can tell you guys or show you guys what I've been using for my under eyes, but I can't in this video. It's too soon. Can't give it away yet, but it's very, very exciting. For the brows, I'm gonna use Natural alone. Actually, for the brows, I'm gonna use Natural and Frothy together, these guys. And this is just to clean up that area, pop that shape of the brow out a little bit more. And we're gonna clean up the edges. I'm gonna take a little bit of Caramel, which is that top shade right here. And we're gonna work down the edge, the outer edge, right where I lifted the eye, or you can bring that around to the crease if you want, around the crease. I'm just gonna lift it here. Okay, now I'm gonna take Mocha, this shade right here, and use it as a liner. And I just do a little half line right out here. I look straight and then look down into the mirror, and I just do a straight out half line. So it's a very neutral type of liner. It sits right below the crease underneath my eye. There's different folds we all have, but I feel like this sits perfectly underneath, and it just looks good every single time. I feel like I can wear this every day. But this is basically what I do for my eyes. That is it. And then I'll pop on some lashes. I'll link them below. I forgot who they're from, but they're very curly. Like they curl up, like very curly and messy, and I kind of love that. I had a makeup artist who reached out to me. She wanted to come down and do my makeup. She did my makeup and she used her friend's brand lashes and they're so good. So I have to link them. I gotta get the name for you guys. These are short, curly, and super voluminous. If you like that type of style, you're gonna love these. I'll link them below. I think these are called the Sweetheart Lash. So I'm gonna just take off all the old glue and pop these on really quick and I'll be right back. I forgot to put mascara on my lashes before I started. So I'm gonna put this one on. I've been loving this one for making your false and real lashes merge together like one piece. This brush is so good and the formula is great. It's from YSL. I'm just gonna put that on the top lashes, not the bottom lashes because they can get really messy. But I just remembered where the lashes came from. They're from Naughty Lashes and the style is Sweetheart, but they are so pretty and fluffy and curly. I love them. I don't have to even curl them. Once I'm done or kind of mess them up, they're already nice and messy and curly. We just got some new mascaras in from MAC. These two, this one is the False Lash Maximizer. Really pretty little tube. I'm gonna put this on my lower lashes. I've been loving like full bottom lash. So I'm gonna put this on. Oh, and I don't wanna forget to tell you guys, I put on blushing, the shade right here, and I put it under my lower lash line. It just completed the look. So I just wanted to show you guys I did that. Just did it underneath here to really complete the full eye look. I never used two mascaras, but I'm gonna try it since they launched it, see what's the hype is all about. And I already tried this honestly, and I mainly like it only for my bottom lashes. You'll see why. Not this part, but the actual mascara part. This is just the primer. So now we have this beautiful mascara from MAC. It's called MAC Stack. So this is a molded brush. It has those plastic bristles. So that's why I like to use them for the lower lash line. All it does for the upper lashes is just lengthen. If you're into that, I also like them to look fluffy. So this is good for like if you don't want to wear mascara. And also guys, I'm getting my extensions out tomorrow, thank God, because you can see them, they're everywhere. So ignore that. I just realized that you guys could see this huge extension coming out. Okay, the eyes are done. I'm gonna get started on my face, but before that, I'm gonna exfoliate my lips because they are super dry right now. And this smells like, I haven't had coffee yet, and this is from Dunkin' Donuts and e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. and Dunkin' Donuts collab. It smells like coffee. It's a coffee scrub for your lip, and it's so amazing. It's so good. If you're a coffee lover, you need this lip scrub. So for the under eyes, I've been doing something a little different. So I'm gonna take a pink blush. This one is the Nars Orgasm blush, and put it underneath my eyes like this. I know it looks crazy right now, but I'm gonna mix in some concealer, and it just gives you a really pretty brightness under the eye. This is the Sunshine Skin under eye tint, and I'm just gonna put that right on top. So basically you mix those together. It makes a really pretty brightening color, and I'm just gonna put it right there, right where I need it. And then I'll lift the eye with it a little bit. And basically I'll just brighten my face with it, like on the areas that I want to brighten. It does a really good job at brightening. You can use any pink blush and any brightening concealer, and it looks so good on my skin tone. To give myself like a natural neutral kind of contour, I've been loving the Jaclyn Hickey cream bronzer, and I'll just take my vanity makeup brush, start to work that right on my brow. It's super natural. It's like very discreet type of contour, so I won't go too heavy on the color if I'm doing like a everyday type of contour, but I'll go in here, and on the tip. And we'll just go around my forehead to give me some dimension. Also, I want to know how you guys, have you guys been watching a lot of YouTube? What are you on? Are you on more TikTok? I feel like recently I have been paying attention way more to TikTok. I really like it there, over there in those parts of the world. It's really fun and quick content. Is just easy to watch, and Instagram to me lately has not been as exciting for me. I don't know about you guys, but I want to hear your thoughts on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. Like, what are you guys watching these days? Because I know for me, Instagram is starting to feel like not as exciting anymore. I'm gonna take this underneath my chin and around my jawline just to give it some more definition. And then I'll take my beauty sponge and just go over everything. So this part is for my textured skin girls. I'd rather cream contour and blush It's just more friendly for our textured skin. It makes it look softer. So I'll do that with the same brush and just take it kind of like right in here. And I like to lift everything. So I'm taking it right on top of my cheekbone and lifting it upwards. And that's pretty much all I'll put on my face. Whatever I have on my cheeks, I'll work that in even further. Okay, so after I'm done with that, then I'll go in and set everything. So this powder that I'm gonna be using, I can't say what it is yet, but it's part of my everyday routine and I just wanna show you guys. What I like to do is take that powder on a damp beauty sponge and just work that on top. And it makes everything so smooth. It's insane. But I use it every day on my T-zone and it's so smooth. That is going to set everything in place all day. Like you're not going to move, and you don't need blush or contour on top, any type of other powder. You really don't need any of that. To make sure the powder looks like skin again and you just have nice, glowing, healthy skin, I'm gonna take the Ultra Hydrating Fine Mist from Dominique and we're just gonna spritz it all over. Feels amazing. This is going to bring your skin back to life if you put too much powder on, or if you just want that fresh, refresh type of feel. That's what you're gonna do. I always kind of start with it and end with it. Even in the middle of putting on my concealer, I'll put it on again, especially if I'm doing like a extreme kind of contour, then I'll really drench myself in this, let it sit, and then blend it out. Blends out so beautiful. For my lips, I'm gonna take the Dulce lip liner. I don't have a mirror, but I like to just fill in the corners, go over the top to add some fullness to the upper lip, and then right on the bottom and filling in the corners. And then all over my lip, I'll take the Kosas lip oil in Unzipped. Such a pretty color and feel on the lips, so glossy. This is my everyday soft glam makeup. I enjoy getting ready to this extent. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have dry textured skin, try this technique out. Let me know how you like it. I know you're gonna love it. And yeah, this is my final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you felt like you found some techniques you could use, make sure to comment below. Let me know if you have tried these techniques. Tag me. I love to see your guys' recreations. I love to know that you guys are using my tips and what I'm doing on here is really helpful. So make sure to let me know. And if you haven't seen these two videos, definitely check them out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so we can be friends and we can hang out every week and talk about makeup and new techniques and tricks, all the good stuff. Before I let you go, I always kind of end with a motivational note, and that is to embrace yourself as you are. Yes, we have textured, we have dry. Our skin is what it is, but just know that you are beautiful underneath that makeup. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.